Hi, everybody. I wanted to talk today about you cannot make any change in your life unless you start building self trust. The more you have that resource inside of you of trusting yourself, the more risks you can take, the more extreme changes you can have, and also the more your life will be pleasant every day because you'll stop looking at the external world for validation, permission, assurance to do what you need to do. And you're going to start really checking in with your heart. So, a very first way that I like doing it is how strong is your no? If your no is weak and wobbly, you will not be able to move out into the big, scary world of possibility because you won't be able to say no. So the first thing that comes along, whether you like it or not, whether it's for you or not, it's going to pull you there. Start practicing and strengthening your no. No is a muscle. So when the waiter recommends something, his favorite dish, and then you say, actually, no, I don't like that. I don't want that. Thank you, though. When somebody asks you if you want to go to hang out together and you don't, say no. You can figure out what the yes is within that, but really start practicing. What does your no feel like? When you get into the integrity of saying yes to what you want and saying no for what you don't want and communicating that and being in integrity with that, you will start being somebody you can trust. When you're somebody you can trust, then wow, like you can explore that. You know that I am going to go on a road trip and I know that I'm going to end up in the right places because I say no when something doesn't feel right. Or I'm going to start looking for a new job because I don't like my job. And I'm going to trust myself because I'm going to say no to a job, even if it looks good on paper because it doesn't feel right. Something feels wrong about it. I'm going to trust myself. I'm going to say no to a relationship or a date, even though I should be dating right now, or all the shoulds or all the pressures happening outside because I don't want to, because this doesn't feel like the right fit. And I get to listen to my no. So that's the first thing of building self trust. How much are you able to listen to your no and practicing that by the everyday no's of life? Okay. Two, it's bringing your power back to yourself. I was once at an ecstatic dance and I was working through this of why do I leak my power so easily? Why do I give other people my power? And I got this answer of you can explore and take as many risks in life depending on how much you're able to bring your power back. When you are the source of your own power, you can try out a relationship or a love affair. You can try out a job that's totally different than anything you've ever done before. You can go and start a band and start going on tour. You can do all of these risks in life when you know how to bring your power back. Risks are living in such a way that technically the external world matters more. So, for example, me making this video right now, and I'm opening myself and exposing myself to all of this judgment. But if I am my source of power, then it doesn't matter. So, the image that I got while ecstatic dancing was this picture of the Statue of Liberty with her arm up with the torch. And basically, the idea was that while she was holding the torch, she was calling back all the power that she gave away. And I felt myself move into that dance and feeling into like, what if I just used my hand as an invitation to all of the power that I've given away back? And I felt, power that I've given to coworkers, power that I've given to clients, power that I've given to my cat Ben Feldman, power that I've given to exes and people I've been dating, power that I've given to old bosses, just coming back into my heart. And I started practicing that weekly of just visualizing where's all the power I've given away. And sometimes it's like unconscious. I don't know when I'm doing it. And I feel it being pulled back into my heart, into my body. And it's this beautiful way of being where I can take bigger risks. I can say things that might have once been scarier to somebody, like asking people out or telling someone I like them or, exposing my heart. But it's actually less risky than it was because now that I know how to bring my power back into my body, really just visualizing it, calling it back in and waiting until I feel it restored in my heart, I can now say things that are scary or do things that are riskier because the power comes back to me. So I trust myself into the unknown more now because I am able to call my power back at any point. So practicing your nose, calling your power back. And the last thing is the part of you that wants to say yes is the part of you that wants to develop a new part of yourself. So when it comes to taking that new job that you don't have enough experience in, or going on that backpacking trip, or starting that relationship, there's a part of you that wants to grow and develop and be curious about that side. So when it feels like a mixed message, like I don't know what to do, this doesn't feel like a yes or a no, and I can't trust myself. First, do feel into what the no's are, get really clear, allow yourself to say no. Second is pull back all your power. And then the last part is what is this a yes to? What do I feel like this is a yes to? What wants to be explored? What wants to be birthed? What wants to be grown? And if this particular thing doesn't feel like the right fit, that's okay. But now it's how do I explore that yes in a safe way? What would be maybe still risky, but a much safer version of this part of me that wants to be explored. So it might not be having a relationship with this person, that there's still the no is very strong there, but there is having a fling or a date or downloading that app that I've never done before and going there. There's something in a yes that wants to be explored. And again, when you do that middle step of calling your power back in, you'll know what actually feels available to extend your energy to and what doesn't. I hope that was helpful. And if you need any help supporting that process, I'm here. I do 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and 12-month containers of coaching, and feel free to PM me.